Bloodstained Mire is what Daniel will sacrifice. And now here's a Thoughtseize. So down to 15. The hand, Blade Splicer, 2 Thalias, Path to Exile, Flicker Wisp, Ghost Quarter, and Plains. Like we said, he's going to keep most hands.
Yeah, this is a fine hand. There's redundant Thalias here, which is a strong card for the matchup. When the opponent's trying to play all 1 Casting Cost cards, you turn them into 2 Casting Cost cards, it really slows them down. Path to Exile to take the first threat out. Blade Splicer with Flicker Wisp to blink it. A lot going on. A lot to like here.
See what card Daniel wants to take. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, my top guess here is the Blade Splicer.
Okay.
You know, taking a Thalia doesn't turn him off of Thalia. Potentially it's the Path to Exile if Daniel can get a fatty onto the board right away.
Yeah, big creature might be okay. Gurmag Angler or Tasigur. Death Shadow too. Looks like he's going to go with Blade Splicer though. So Thoughtseize done resolving. Looks like that'll be it as we head back over to Brian. Brian with the Plains. There's Thalia. Pass the turn back. Back over to Daniel we go. Picked up Polluted Delta.
It's a lot of lands for Daniel so far this game.
It is. But you see the card that's in his hand. Kozilek's Return.
Yep.
And he's going to have to do a lot of posturing to make it good.
Sure.
That's what I think. Because it's his best card in his hand right now. It might be his best card after sideboard, and he needs that to clean them all up.
Well, and he's already mulliganed this game, so he does definitely need to make sure he gets a real quality 3-for-1, maybe 4-for-1 out of that card because of the path, because of Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, there's also that. Yeah. Well, so I agree with you. I think he wants the basics. I think he can get 1 basic here, so he'll still have a basic to go get. Because I think that double fetch and then take 4 more, go to 9, play a Tasigur or an Angler, and then just, all right, path it, attack you for 2. It's like, okay, what did I even do?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little dangerous taking too much damage here. His hand is a little thin. He doesn't have a whole lot of resources to work with right now. So I can definitely see your line.
There's path. Yep, he knew that was coming, obviously. So now he's going to go search up the island. Assuming it didn't board it out. Okay. There's the Ghost Quarter.
Yep, a little wasteland action.
That takes care of the Blood Crypt, and more importantly, that takes care of red mana for Daniel Fournier, and he's got a Kozilek's Return in his hand. Now keep in mind, red mana sources, as Craig did mention, there's 1 more Blood Crypt, and there's a Steam Vents. Fatal Push the draw.
And also, he's just down a land for the rest of the game. I mean, that was the danger of searching up a basic last turn when he fetched.
Death Shadow the draw. All right. He needed something cheap and easy. He found it.
Yep, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
And you see him sitting on this fetch land so that he doesn't lose another potential red source.
Yeah, pretty important. Relic activation. Yeah, he doesn't want, this is tough because he doesn't want to lose. He doesn't want to lose that Fatal Push. He's got Snapcaster Mage in his graveyard. So I think what he wants to do here is search up a red source. I was curious if he wanted to get it untapped or not. Let's see what we have now. There's a Thalia. Horizon Canopy, follow-up, Leonin Arbiter. Okay. It's not a real question here. Does he want to pull the trigger here on the old Kozilek's Return? He can start by doing this. That's a 5/5, so that attack's pretty easy.
Yep, very straightforward there.
He'll pass back. Greedy, greedy, greedy.
It is greedy. I think I like it, though. I think this is a tough matchup. He really needs to maximize every card that he has.
Okay.
And like you said, that's his best card in this matchup.
I think it might be his best card in the 75.
Yes.
In the matchup. I really do. Fatal Push is going to bite the dust. You know, there's also the aspect of, yeah, go ahead and knock me to 4, please and thank you.
Yeah, taking 4 more here, really helping Daniel out.
Start by sacrificing a Relic of Progenitus. Will Brian, he'll draw a card. And you can see something's up. Tectonic Edge. Ah, he wants that red source. Gonna float some mana.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a red in the pool.
I'm gonna float a little bit.
And now Brian is a little reluctant to put another creature on the board, understandably.
Another relic. Yeah, well, boom. Kill them all. Kozak's return, going to take care of everything. Daniel's going to untap. There's an activation, Blood Crypt down. Time to draw. I think he may have picked up a copy of Tasigur. Here's an Inquisition of Kozilek. Let's see the card. It's a Flicker Wisp.
Was a Flicker Wisp.
Yep. In for 9. It's 4 up. Pass the turn back. I need a good draw here. Path to Exile would be a real doozy.
Brian working with 2, potentially 3 draws this turn. He's got the relic he can cash in.
Ooh. Big draw on Path to Exile. That'll take care of Death Shadow. No basics to search up.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yep, activate Relic. Yep, there goes the Kozilek's return. We got to get dirty. Snapcaster Mage targeted nothing. Let's go, old buddy.
Come on. Let's cross this finish line.
2. It's 4-2. What did Brian find? He found a Leonin Arbiter. That'll trade at least.
Maybe.
Maybe. He's so close, is Brian. Thought Scour is going to turn 2 cards over. Daniel will draw a card from the Thought Scour. He'll draw for the turn. We know Tasker. We don't know the others. He picked up a Death Shadow.
That's a good one.
That is really, really good right now. Coming on in.
So I think if Daniel gets to make a trade here, he can deploy both the Tasigur
and the Death Shadow.
And the Death Shadow.
Yeah. He may not want to attack, though. Interesting.
Oh, I think if it allows you to get 2 creatures on the board.
Wow. He'll just pass. I'm a little surprised. There's a Path to Exile.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you think about this?
Oh, man. That is a great attack.
This attack is fantastic.
What do I got? Do I have Restoration Angel?
Flicker
Wisp?
I don't know.
Blade Splicer?
I don't know.
Definitely got something.
All right, we're trading. Follow up. Blade Splicer. It's Death Shadow. It's a fetch. Yes, is it Staticaster in here?
It looks like Staticaster.
Okay, we go back to Brian. All Brian can do is pass. He will sacrifice this fetch land. He has 1 red source left. He's going to get it tapped. I thought there was a chance he might go to 1.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to. He has enough to work with. Casting the Staticaster on his main phase is almost the exact same as casting it on the opponent's end step.
It's almost the same. It's not always the same.
True.
And going to 3 going to 3 against this deck when they have Restoration Angel is the same as going to 1.
Well, and the Golem that we're looking at right now.
Here's Staticaster. Pew! No resto. Attack. Block. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Nothing yet. Draw a card. What did he find?
Ooh, redraws.
All right. Oh, Draven Inspector. Doesn't die to Staticaster either. Draw a card. Hiya. Land.
Oh, man. What a rip.
Daniel will draw. He's got a Street Wraith he can cycle.
Yeah, he has redraws as well here. This is great.
And a Thought Scour. All right, Thought Scour first. 1 is Tasigur, 2 is Thought Scour, 3 is a Polluted Delta.
Gonna need a Fatal Push.
Gonna need a little something here from the old Street Wraith. Cycle down to 1. Draw a card. That's a Thought Seize, I think. He will attack with Death Shadow. 3-man Spectre is going to block it. That is going to do it.
Whoa.
Brian Coval is going to win this match over Daniel Fournier, 3-1. Death in Taxes takes care of Grixis' Death Shadow. And it's Brian Coval from Pittsburgh, your Season 1 Invitational Champion.